Hey guys, what's up? It's Danny here, and today I will be giving you guys 7 reasons to why I decided to attend the University of Miami. As we get closer to May 1st, which is the important college decision date, through the comments on my last videos, I know that a lot of you guys got accepted into the U. And I know for a lot of you guys, the U is your top choice, you're sealed, you got in, and you know you're going for sure. Now, even though you might have gotten admitted into the University of Miami, I know that some of you guys still don't know if it's your top choice. There might be other schools that accepted you, and you just don't know if they compete with the U. Now, being a Miami native, as soon as I stepped here on campus, I knew this school was for me, which is why I decided to overlook all of my college options and just ED straight to the U. I knew that if I got in, I was going. But for those of you that are so indecisive, let me tell you why I decided to go to the University of Miami instead of any other school in the nation. Now, before I begin this video, please check out my channels where I do personal vlogs and videos revolving around school just like this one. Make sure to check it out, and if you like what you see, please remember to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my weekly uploads. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media by adding me on Snapchat and follow me on Instagram at GoalkeeperDanny to see what I do day to day as a college student. But now, let's begin the video. Now, the only thing I will completely overlook in this video are finances and financial aid, mainly because everybody has a different budget and everybody gets different financial aid, everybody has different scholarships, so if I say something, it really won't apply to like everybody. Now, the first reason, which was one of the biggest reasons I decided to go to the University of Miami, was because it's in Miami. Now, I know I am extremely biased because I grew up here and I call Miami my home, but trust me when I say this, there's no other city in the world like Miami. Think about this, people pay thousands, even up to millions of dollars just to have an amazing time here. But hey, why don't I just do school here? Now, I know a lot of people don't know what to do with colleges. Do they want to go out of state? Do they want to stay close to home? But for me, it was a no-brainer. I knew for a fact I want to stay here in my beautiful city. I actually remember being a high school senior, and my biggest fear was ending up in some middle of nowhere college town. But now that I got accepted and that I'm currently a student here at UM, I'm just so happy, so lucky, so fortunate that I got to stay in Miami. So you're probably asking me, what is so great about Miami? Why does this guy love Miami so much? And my biggest simple answer to that is that there's just so much to do. You have so many beaches like Key Biscayne, South Beach, you have tons of malls, tons of restaurants, there's just no way of getting bored here. Miami's an amazing place if you're a morning person and you like to get up early and see the sunrise, but it also has one of the best nightlifes in America. But not only that, me being Cuban, there's just like this Latin vibe in Miami that you just don't get anywhere else. So when you're visiting the University of Miami, you're considering it on your college list, don't only look at the school itself, but look at the city, because trust me, Miami is just like nowhere else in the world. I know, I'm aware, I remember in the tours, you know, they would like kind of market this Miami thing so much at UM, but trust me, it's just amazing. Oh, and what's the best thing about Miami, which is why we always have people coming here? That's right, the weather, which is the second reason I decided to go to UM. Sure, it might rain from time to time, and yes, we have a lot of thunderstorms, and yes, every once in a while we do get a major hurricane, but it's not like we have those all the time. But guess what? While it's wintertime and everybody up north is just freezing to death, the winters of Miami consist of going out, enjoying the beautiful time, going to the beach. You see, up north, winter's supposed to last like 3 or 4 months. And in some states, it just never ends. But here in Miami, winter probably lasts like 3 days. And what I consider winter in Miami is just like 60 degrees. And trust me, when you're on campus, you definitely notice the appreciation of the weather. Tons of students love studying outside. We have outdoor benches, outdoor gliders, outdoor tables where people can just go, you know, settle down their laptop and just study outside. Not only that, but we actually have our own outdoor pool, which is open year-round. Trust me, the weather here makes it ideal for the perfect college experience. Now, rebounding off the weather, the third thing that really made me want to attend the University of Miami was the campus. Obviously, if you visited before, you know it's not like a huge campus, but personally for me, it was exactly what I was looking for. The campus is like decently sized, and they try to make it like very outdoorsy with the lake, you got like all the palm trees. Not only that, but overall, I would say it's a pretty well-maintained and modern campus. You got like the huge student center just like overlooking the lake, which is like an amazing view. The Richter Library facing the grass, grass and the outdoors and just like all the buildings around it. Like I said, what really made the campus a plus for me was just like the whole outdoor aspect of it. Like even having a pool just gives it like more of a Miami vibe. Like I said, it's not the biggest campus around, but it's definitely not small, and they do make amazing use of the space they have. Now the fourth reason I decided to come to the University of Miami was because of its size. And I don't mean campus size, I mean student size. This might be something personal, but I remember when I was looking at colleges, I really wanted a medium-sized campus. And here at UM, there are 10,000 undergrads. The student to professor ratio is 12 to 1. You see, when I was a senior in my high school, we had so many people. I would say there's probably like 30 or even 40 kids at one class. So when I was looking for colleges, I didn't want like a big school where, you know, I wouldn't be getting too much attention, but I still didn't want like a really small school where I would like barely make friends. So even though this was more of a personal decision, when I was looking into colleges, UM's class size was definitely for me. Now the next reason I decided to attend the University of Miami was because of their academic strength. Throughout high school, I knew I really wanted to study athletic training. However, not that many colleges actually have an athletic training program. And it was hard looking for schools just because athletic training is like a very narrowed down, it's a very specific area of study. But around junior year of high school, I did an internship with UM, I did a summer program, and I actually love the athletic program here. Luckily, I came to learn it was one of the best athletic training programs in the nation. Now I know all of you guys have different interests in different areas of study, so I'm guaranteed not all of you guys are going to do athletic training. What I'm trying to get to is that UM not only has a lot of academic strength, but they do have a lot of academic variety. Meaning you have people majoring in all things. You have me, for example, I'm doing athletic training. People major in music composition, people major in business, people major in marine biology. If you're looking into the school and you realize that UM has very strong academics in your desired area of study, I would definitely consider it. Now the next reason I decided to attend the University of Miami was because of all of its clubs and extracurriculars. I remember being in high school and, you know, you do the tour, they give you like this huge pamphlet, and I remember I was like reading the pamphlet because I remember that I wanted to do like club soccer and maybe join a running club, but damn, that list never ended. I remember reading the list and there are clubs that like I've never even heard about these things, so I'm pretty sure they have a club for everyone. I remember what definitely grabbed my attention was that UM even has its own like Quidditch team. Yes, Quidditch, you know, like what Harry Potter plays. So trust me, if they have Quidditch, they definitely have a club here for you. And let's say that your interest is just so rare, so specific, I even think you could start your own club. Now the good thing about having so many clubs, so many extracurricular activities is that outside of academics, you know, you won't be bored. You'll have something to do besides just study all day. Now I know some schools might have a very limited number of clubs, but trust me, here at U there are just so many clubs, so you're not going to be overwhelmed by all the studying. You'll definitely have something to do besides academics. Now the last reason to why I decided to attend the University of Miami and even decided to ED to this school. Basically because it's the U. Trust me, the U is a pretty big deal. We're not your regular school in some like random town in the country. In fact, famous rapper Drake even called it one of the most lit places that he has ever visited in his life. If you want to see that video, make sure to hit that thing that's like right here around the corner. Like I said, we're not in some middle of nowhere town, we're in Miami. Sylvester Stallone came here, The Rock came here. The University of Miami is located in one of the best cities in the whole world. Trust me when I say this, UM is just not your average school. It's not, you know, some school that you just go walk around and then just like leave it like that without having anything carried back home with you. UM has its own vibe, it has its own emotions. Growing up here, hearing about the school, then eventually EDing to it, and then eventually attending it, I definitely know this school was for me and it might be for you. But no pressure. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Now, in all honesty, no matter what school you choose or where you end up, as long as you have like amazing academics and you really do what you want, you're gonna be perfectly fine. So as we approach that May 1st deadline, I'm pretty sure you're gonna make the right decision. Alright, that is it for me. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe to my channel to stay updated with my weekly uploads. Don't forget to add me on Snapchat and follow me on Instagram at GoalkeeperDanny to see what I do day to day as a college student. That is it for me. And always remember, stay hydrated.